Welcome back.
Lord Saladin,
It's episode
you said the
40
Fallen
of,
knew
let's say,
about
Destiny
Siva,
Titan.
but I can't find a reference to Siva in the Vanguard database.
That's because I went to great lengths to lock it away. The records are in the Iron Temple.
Okay, but if the Fallen already know about Siva, then shouldn't we?
What you need to do now is track Sepix. If we find him, we will know the extent of the corruption.
Okay, I don't know which scares me more, the giant catch, or whatever took a bite out of the wall.
Guardian, it's Shiro. You're gonna need some cover. Make for the Cosmodrome.
So, we don't... So that's the devil? Can you actually tell? I'm surprised these things aren't emblazoned with their house sigils. But yeah, finally I'll be able to just do whatever I want once I'm done with this. Once we get Age of Triumph going, I guess.
Kel's gone. Getting a force this large to work together is almost impossible. Saladin, you mentioned a sensor grid. Can we use that to tell how far this occupation extends?
The Fallen are irrelevant, Shiro. The only thing that matters now is finding Sepix.
Yeah, so this looks different, doesn't it? You know what I don't understand? Like, I understand what they're doing is just in order to make weapons and all that stuff, they're like cutting through raw materials so they can infect it with Siva or something. Hence why half the wall is just missing. I don't get this shit. Oh, those are actually the drones that are in Black Armory, but they just made random cuts into that box for some reason. Oh yeah, by the way, this has to be an insane amount of snowfall, because remember from the very beginning of the game, all of this was endless pit. Cool. We just swat them out of the air, basically. Do you like how this mission's basically the exact same as the introduction mission? Kind of. Well, you know, this beginning part at least.
Lots of Fallen, but still no sign of Sepix.
So basically, here's my thought process. Once I'm done with Rise of Iron, we start Age of Triumph or whatever, I'm gonna get all the quests I can done, which will get me to...
Can we take a closer look?
Which will take me to, whatever light level. Which then we'll probably have to do heroic missions or whatever.
I'm picking up some strange readings. It's like what was on Sepix, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say this stuff is consuming everything around it.
That is Siva. With the proper direction, it could create anything a civilization would need. At least in
Hey, Hive.
theory.
Don't have to kill 50 of you.
Hive?
The Hive tend to keep to the dark. Something is driving them into the open.
And I do actually want XP for my weapons now. Thankfully, this still works. Yeah, knowing these fallen, I don't think it's going to be destroyed.
There's a monitoring station near your location. Hook into it and try to get the grid back online.
No problem.
Instead,
There's not enough left of the sensor grid to fix. Wait. We can pull the logs from the monitoring station. Would that be enough to figure out what these fallen are up to?
Do it.
I think they're going to consume it.
Something weird incoming.
Yeah, welcome to Splicers. Basically, everything they do is solar, by the way.
They're augmented with some sort of technology, like Sepics.
Augmented or not, we need that sensor data.
On the bright side, these fallen aren't coming back to life like Sepics. At least, not yet.
Yeah, so basically, these are your new enemy subtypes, or whatever. They're not a new faction. Although, I don't know, do you ever fight, like, Splicers at the same time you fight normal Fallen? Uh-oh. That's a lot of them. I'm literally riding them. But yeah, basically, these are sort of like Taken in that they're, you know, they act sort of like normal Fallen, but... Oh. Also, they have Void Shields, interestingly enough. Considering, like, nothing in, like, the first... Well, at least the first 2 DLCs and whatnot use Void, so... Thankfully, they don't know how to jump. Wow. Sure reloads.
Got everything I could out of the sensor logs.
Nice job, Guardian. But we still have to deal with Sepics.
We no longer need the servitor, Shiro. I've seen enough to know the Fallen have restarted production of Siva. Guardian, we've established a base at the Iron Temple. Join us here.
Thank you for saving the Iron Temple, Guardian. It was my own for many years. Memories and regrets still linger there. Oh, well, it looks like 340 is the highest you can go. And then once we hit 350 or whatever, then we start doing, the heroics, and then once we get the heroics, then we start doing nightfalls, and once we hit 390, then we start doing raids. Which, you know what, I feel confident enough now that I think I can actually do raids fine now. Because I'm starting to get a handle. I don't know, maybe it's just because so close to the end of the school year and all that, just feel capable of doing this. Plus, what also helps is I don't really have any, like, thing hanging over my head that's like, oh, you gotta do this. It's like my driver's license I'm gonna get, hopefully, unless I die in the process. Which case, I mean, I don't know if I got everything set up that it'll be obvious that I need to get all my stuff uploaded, but thankfully, at least most of my videos are put together now. So I won't even have to worry about with my death or whatnot. Yeah. Nope. Alright. Welcome to where everyone else is.
Well, the Fallen will overrun the Cosmodrome for good.
Hi, Shiro.
The Iron Temple is impressive, isn't it?
Sure.
Let your guard down.
Don't know what ice and fire is.
Till next time, Guardian.
Yeah, so they even put it in Eververse. Yeah, technically at this point, I do not need a vault anymore. I mean, I should keep Fabian's strategy with me because it's not like it can be used by anyone else. So where's there should be the shotgun, is that it? Yeah. Okay, now I can see everything that I can carry, which is basically nothing. Wait. You're not gonna let me do that, are you?
See what we have, Titan.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, Iron Lord's ancient intros by bringing to statue in the Iron Temple. Until you, I never met a guardian as selfless as Galleon. However, to the Galleon statue tuned today's troll. Oh.
Until you.
Cool.
I had never met a guardian as selfless as Galleon.
Hey. Crypt Art rank 2.
Go where we cannot.
Cool. So I can basically skip that. So you're not supposed to get these attunements till like way later in the game. Like, we're not talking about like, yeah, that's amazing. Now I can actually just wear this. Oh. Horn of 6 Wars. How many had died with the Blastus horn ringing these years? Doesn't matter because I can just wear this now. And I actually really like that because it does a data thing. Or whatever. Gee, can't I do this? No. Oh, and these are Iron Banner stuff, so I can do this. Okay, so originally Taken King, it would just do like the middle between... Oh, that's probably what it is. It would do the middle between the two. But... So again, I still need that gun. Well, can I do any attunement now? Think about it. Oh. Maybe not. You know.
Guardian, my fellow Iron Lords died fighting to keep Siva contained. Since that day, I have kept watch for its return, for the day we'd be required once again.
Well, finally, the Mount type sort of symbol to humankind that Iron Lord to protect them, and the need has risen again to be relight the fires.
Long ago,
Okay.
the flames on this mountaintop stood as a symbol to humankind that the Iron Lords would protect them. If the need has arisen again, I think you should be the one to relight those fires. Take your light to the stars, Guardian.
Yes, all one of them we have access. I wonder if eventually what's going to happen is we're either going to go to Fundament or High Wolves or the Cabal homeworld first. When we start going like extra system, I guess. Actually, is the Cabal homeworld and Fundament, are those in the solar system, or solar system, in the Milky Way galaxy, or are they like in farther galaxies? Because I don't know, the thing does say, oh, local system and all that. Also, I think we see BM4 that because I think the first 6 RMG videos actually was during like one of the middle Iron Banners. Before Age of Triumph and all that. Here's the thing I really hope is because the very first version of, Titan, this thing, that ended up being like a failed thing or whatever, because halfway through, because this was like, hey, to save storage or save power or whatever, we are going to disconnect ourselves, despite the fact that we are currently being written to, because fuck you. Did I miss the mission thing? I'm sure I did. Watch this tower archivist is asked to speak to you. She calls herself an observer of history, and she collects secrets, but what she knows might be of use.
We haven't met yet. I'm Tyra Karn. I was once the archivist in service of the Iron Lords. Saladin called me back because he believes my knowledge of what happened here could be of use. That scout the Vanguard sent? Shiro? He asked me to look at those logs you brought back. Apparently, I'm the only one old enough to make sense of them. In any case, I passed along what I could gather. And now he's asking to see you.
I literally cannot hear her almost.
Grateful for the help.
But yeah, they always do this. It's like, go and meet and greet. They did it at the very beginning of Destiny. They did this with the Reef. And now they do this. Come see me, Guardian. Got eyes to do. Eyes up. Why, that's, raid boss music.
Hey, we spoke on the radio. I'm Shiro 4. I run scouting missions for Cade and the Vanguard. Those logs you pulled showed a major fallen occupation out in what Saladin's calling the Plague Lands. I've had the tower scramble reinforcements, but we're going to need someone to guide them in. Don't suppose you know anyone who'd be interested. Maintain your focus.
Hey, now we do another mission. I think all we need to do is defeat the Fallen. There's no concept of how dangerous Siva can be.
Understanding your enemy takes patience and time.
Can do this, and then we can do one more mission, or well, whatever more it takes. Because now I'm starting to get worried again. Yeah, 380, and then yeah. Oh, Challenge of the Elders, 390. Huh? I find it interesting that it... We can't do 390, but... Does it? No, it's not gonna let me do the raid till I finish the stuff, but... Or, actually, that doesn't help. You, however, are not on there. Yeah. So it's 290 no matter what, but... Well, I dallied too long, though, so... Enjoy the city, you know what to do. See ya.